it's Bree with Califia Candle Co. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to part 2 of the 1617 fragrance oil review. If you missed part 1, I will link it down below and also put a card at the top of the screen so you can check that one out first. Here we are going to be reviewing the second set of 12 fragrances, and I'll also be telling you guys my top 3. So let's go ahead and get into it. Starting us off, we have Blameless Sailor. This has notes of fresh peach, citrus blossom, sweet basil, clove, and nutmeg. This is really a great combination of bright and warm, I would say. You definitely pick up on the citrus and the fruit elements, but you also get a little bit of spice and a little bit of earthiness from that clove and nutmeg. It really is a nice fragrance. I feel like this would be a great fall scent. Next, we have Grand Dame with notes of lavender, bergamot, Catarini tobacco, balsam fir, and teakwood. This is definitely a no for me. It smells very potpourri-like, and yeah, I'm just not a fan of that one. Next up, we have the Malevolent Mrs. Heatherleaf. Talk about a tongue twister, with notes of jasmine, sweet raspberry, white geranium, spiced cinnamon, and teakwood. I really like this one. I clearly gravitate towards the floral scents, which I know that is me. And I do pick up on the floral elements in here, but the cinnamon and the teakwood really add kind of an earthy vibe to it as well. It's really well balanced between floral and earthy. Another great unique floral option. Next, we have Kathmandu, if I'm saying that correctly, with notes of Malabar pepper and cedar, sandalwood, and Baltic amber. This one definitely screams earthy, but not in an overpowering way. I would say it's a really nice, kind of soothing, earthy scent. And I don't usually go for the earthy fragrances, but this one I could do. I could do this one. I really like it. Next, we have Vibrant Mrs. Vienne with notes of cotton blossom, dried rose, geranium, incense, and amber. Now, this scent is really interesting. I don't think I've ever quite smelled a fragrance oil like this one. I definitely get the cotton and the florals, but then you do get that spice from the incense and the amber in there too. And it's really just an interesting combination. I wouldn't say this would be my first choice, but I don't dislike it. Next, we have That's So Shane with notes of leather, tuberose, and agar wood. I wasn't quite sure what to expect with this one after reading the notes, but I was pleasantly surprised. I don't think I've ever smelled a fragrance oil that has leather as a note in it, so initially that kind of threw me off, but it's actually a wonderful scent. It is a bit more on the masculine side, I would say, but the tuberose really brightens it beautifully. Then we have Forgotten Sweater with notes of warm cashmere, Bulgarian rose, vanilla, and amber. This is such a cozy scent. You definitely can pick up on the warmth of the cashmere and the vanilla and the amber, but that rose just adds something extra to it and makes it really special. I like this a lot. This, to me, would make a great fall or winter scent, but also possibly year-round. Just makes me want to be like bundled up by a fire on a cold night. I like that one. Next, we have Egomaniacal Green with notes of calamus, ozone, and petrichor. Now, this to me kind of gives off like freshly mowed lawn vibes. So this would probably be a no for me, but if you're looking for a fresh green scent, this could be up your alley. It's not bad. It's just not something I would go for. But again, if you're into kind of the greenery scents, you might like that one. Then we have Le Harden, notes of tea rose, sweetgrass, cherry blossom, basil, and black tea. Now, this is a fresh kind of green scent that I could do. It's got a lot of depth to it. I have to say, I definitely pick up on the basil and the black tea in there, and it really just adds something interesting to the floral elements that are in there. Yeah, I could do this one. It truly smells like a beautiful floral garden. Next we have LuckyAlbatross with notes of rosewood, lemon, neroli, nutmeg, cedarwood, and cardamom. Now, whenever I see neroli as a note in a fragrance oil, I'm generally weary because something about that note I just don't enjoy. And this one, yeah, I'm not into this. It smells, again, kind of potpourri-like, and I feel like there are just better options sort of in this wheelhouse of the floral with a bit of spice to it. This is just not for me. Next we have Lombard Street with notes of rose, black currant, and musk. This is a really lovely scent. I love the addition of the black currant and the musk to the rose. It is really kind of a sultry scent. This actually reminds me of a perfume that I used to have a long time ago. I know it was a Stella McCartney perfume, but I forget the name of the actual perfume. But it smells very similar to that. I really like that one. Okay, and last but not least, we have Spicy Situation with notes of black diamond apple, lingonberry, star anise, and pimenta. So when I was dipping the blotter into the oil, this made me sneeze like crazy. I don't know what it is in there, probably the star anise that made me sneeze, but I actually really like this one though. It's very spice forward and it kind of gives off holiday vibes to me. And it's definitely a bold fragrance, but I like it. I like it a lot. I would consider using this one in a holiday collection for sure. So I've narrowed it down to my top 3, which was kind of hard to do because there are a lot of really great options in this collection. But my number 3 spot would go to Eternal. This was just a really great floral with the little hint of tobacco and vanilla in there. I gotta smell it again. Yeah, something about this one just really, I'm really drawn to. I love that one. My number 2 spot would go to Persephone. This was just a lovely, bright, happy fragrance, and I absolutely adore it. I really, really love that one. And my number 1 choice is Virgin Jungle. This could potentially be one of my favorite fragrance oils I've ever smelt, ever. I absolutely love this one. I'm obsessed. And I want to put it in a candle. I want to put it in wax to see how it smells once it's in there. But out of the bottle, this is amazing. I love that one. So that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.